In my journey from 0 to 6 figures in affiliate sales, I used Facebook messages to present my affiliate products and close sales. A common roadblock affiliates have when messaging people on Facebook is not being able to get responses. In this video, I'm going to share why people are not responding to your messages on Facebook and what you can do to start getting responses so you can create opportunities to present your affiliate product and see those commissions eating your bank account. This was a training I delivered inside my free Facebook group and I'm going to cut over to it. Before I do, if you are new to the channel, my name is André Marvão and I help people start and grow their affiliate marketing businesses from 0 to 6 figures without funnels, ads or a big following. So if that's something you are interested in, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop a new video, and if you get any value from this one, smash the like button. If you'd like to learn more about what I do, click the first link in the description which will get you to my free Facebook group. I'm going to cut over to that video right now. See you there. Based on my experience, the reason why this happens depends on the approach that you are taking, and there are basically two scenarios, and I'm going to explain those two scenarios right now. The first scenario is if you are sending messages to people who are not your friends on Facebook, okay? People who are not on your friends list. When you send messages to people who are not your friends on Facebook, the message doesn't go to their main inbox in Messenger, okay? It goes to the message requests folder. So in Messenger, there is a separate folder which is the message requests folder. And when you send a message to someone who is not your friend on Facebook, it doesn't show up in their main Messenger inbox. It goes to that separate folder, which is the message requests, okay? So when you are sending these messages to people who are not your friends, as it goes to the message requests folder, it's hard for people to see those messages and open them, okay? And that leads to a low response rate. For that reason, when you are trying to find people to reach out to, I always recommend that you send them a friend request first, okay? That you add them as friends to your Facebook profile first, and that you message them after they accept the friend request. Because after they accept the friend request, when you send a message, it goes directly to their main Messenger inbox, and they are way more likely to see that message, open it, and respond to it, okay? And that will allow you to create more opportunities to help them, put your offer in front of them, and make sales. So that's the first scenario, which is when you are sending messages to people who are not your friends on Facebook. The second scenario is if you are sending messages to people who are already friends with you on Facebook. They are already on your friends list. So if you are not getting responses when you are sending messages to people who are already your friends, based on my experience, that happens because of the first message you are sending, okay? A lack of responses usually comes from the first message you send. The approach I recommend that you take is that you take a look at their profile. When you connect with someone, you send a friend request, they accept your friend request. I recommend that you take a look at their profile and that you find something you can comment on or compliment them on so you can personalize the message. This is important, okay? I recommend that you look at their profile and find something you can comment on or compliment them on so you can personalize the message, okay? For example, if on their profile they are posting content, you can send them a message that talks about their content and you can compliment them on that, okay? You can send a compliment about their content. Another example is if they have a photo of a view on their profile, you can ask where that view is. Another example is if they have a photo of a dog on their profile, you can compliment it and ask what the dog's breed is, okay? These are just 3 examples that I just shared, and there are more scenarios. It depends on what you see on the person's profile. But the key is taking some time to look at their profile and talking about something important to them, okay? And if they are sharing something on their profile, usually it's because it's important to them. So look at their profile and find something that you can comment on or compliment them on, and that way you are talking about something that is important to them, and that will lead to a way higher response rate than sending a generic copy and paste message that you send to everyone, okay? And then when you get a response from that first message, you can have some back and forth about that topic you started with to build some connection and some rapport, and then move the conversation to the topic that you want to talk about, which is your niche, okay? If you look at their profile and you don't find anything that you can use because some profiles are empty and they don't have too much, if that's the case, you can start the conversation by thanking them for accepting the friend request and asking how they are, okay? When you approach your conversations this way, you'll get way more responses than just sending a generic copy and paste message. You'll build stronger relationships with your followers. You'll create more opportunities for you to present your affiliate product, and you will see affiliate commissions in your bank account, okay? So to recap, there are basically two scenarios when it comes to a lack of responses when you are sending messages on Facebook. First scenario is if you are sending messages to people who are not your friends. And in that case, when you are sending messages to people who are not in your friends list, the message doesn't go to their main inbox, it goes to the message requests folder, which is a separate folder in Messenger. For that reason, it's hard for people to find that message, to see it, and to respond to it, okay? So usually a lack of responses, if you are sending messages to people who are not your friends, comes from the fact that the message doesn't go to their main inbox. So if that's the case, what I recommend that you do is that you send them a friend request first and that you message them after they accept the friend request, so the message goes to the main inbox. The second scenario is if you are already sending messages to people who are your friends on Facebook, so it's going to their main inbox, and you are not getting responses, usually, based on my experience, it's because of the first message. And the approach I recommend that you take is that you look at their profile, find something you can comment on or compliment them on, so you can send something that is personalized to them instead of a generic copy and paste message that you send to everyone. And when you personalize the message, you'll get a way higher response rate and you'll get more people to reply back to you.